issue. Is it working? All right, testing, testing. All right, looks like we're good to go. Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Almost the weekend. Here we are. Thursday night baseball. We've got the Yankees versus Tigers. Tigers coming to Yankee Stadium. Matthew Boyd, Garrett Cole. What's up, Handtucks? How's it going, buddy? Good to see Connecticut here in the house. Yankees lost a heartbreaker today in real life. The bullpen blew it. It happens sometimes. You just wish that the day was not the day that Chad Green decided not to be his usual reliable self. Yeah, nah, that's the exact opposite, 31B. It would have been real nice if the Yankees had swept Houston, but congrats to your Red Sox winning. That was an ugly game. It was a high-scoring game. Last I saw it was like 8-8 or something, and ended up missing the final in that. What's up, Isaiah? What's up, Michael? How's it going? Maybe I'm seeing a different game. I don't know. The scores just... Oof. Rangers lost, no surprise. Oh, yeah, it might have been 8-8 because 12-9 was the final, so it might have been. Yeah, so there you go. So, what's up, Brick Wall? What's up, Hex? Hanging in there, buddy. Hanging in there. Yeah, you know, Brick Wall, I mean, I'm not going to lie. He's heating up. Right now, he's carrying the offense. Like, I'm still not a big fan, but I can't deny the fact that, I can't deny what he's been doing lately. Like, I mean, it is what it is. Let's see. We're going to actually put Judge at DH. We're going to have Clint play in right because we've got the lefty on the mound. Yeah, he might be shooting up again. Who knows, Handtucks? Handtucks, Judges look terrible. He struck out again in this. Judges, like, what, 7 strikeouts, his last 10 at-bats? Like, it's awful. It's ridiculous. It's tough to watch, honestly. Baseball, oh, the Texas Rangers picking it up. That's interesting to see. So, let's see. We got the... Let's see, Didi, Voit, Hicks, Real Muto, Adam Frazier, Gio Urshela. Yeah, we'll keep the usual lineup. But again, the only big difference is we're going to put Clint Frazier in right, and we're going to have Judge DH today. Give him... Oh. No, we're going to keep Real Muto in. I don't care what the hitting coach says. So, there we go. The New York Rangers or the Texas Rangers, Brick Wall? Is Garrett Cole making his 6th start of the year, 4-1, a 1.25 ERA, a whip about .6, and a nice 9-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Yeah, maybe, Handtucks, maybe. What's up, Juggler? How's it going? I mean, the New York Rangers got fined $500,000, or not, excuse me, $250,000 as Victor Reyes, 2 homers, 7 RBIs, a 2.67 average, leading things off here. Very good speed at the plate. In the rain, first pitch, swung on, hitting the ground towards third. Gio's there, fires the first in time, 1 pitch, 1 out here in the first. Back down in the Boogie Down Bronx. We look now at the Tigers starting lineup. Reyes followed by DH, Willie Castro, Nico Goodrum at short, Jonathan Scoop at second, Wilson Ramos at catching, Jaimer Candelario at third, Nomar Mazara in right, Miguel Cabrera at first, and I only missed who's playing left. Hoodie, I mean, look, I still hate Stanton. I still think his contract is an absolute albatross around the Yankees' neck, but I'm not going to deny that he's obviously carrying the offense right now. But if anything, that just shows how weak this team is as a whole. The Yankees still have a ton of guys hitting under 200. Nobody else is hitting right now. The offense is inconsistent. The Yankees have a lot of problems. And today, unfortunately, it was the bullpen on a day that they really should have swept into the Astros. As this is backhanded by Didi at short. Long throw in time, 2 away. Yeah, Tom Wilson is a terrible person. As Nico Goodrum, 1 homer, 8 RBIs, 263 average. I mean, look, the Rangers' mistake was that the Rangers shouldn't have fired JD and Jeff Gorton for what's happening right now. That just shows that James Dolan again is for some reason getting his hands where he involved in things. Idle hands will mess everything up, and that's what's going on right now. Is this is smack the other way against the shift, so Goodrum's going to have a single going for a double. Good throw by Frazier, and he's out by a mile. Nice outfield assist by Adam Frazier as Goodrum tries to stretch a single into a double, and that is how the first inning ends for the Tigers. We go bottom 1, no score here in the Bronx. Yeah, fire Aaron Boone. And yeah, I think that, look, in the New York Rangers, they should have fired Quinn, the coach, as Matthew Boyd making his 6th start of the year, a 4.13 ERA, a 2-2 record. Is that who the Yankees play next, Hoodie? I wasn't even sure who was next in the schedule. I've been working all day. I only saw the very beginning of the game as DJ LeMahieu leading things off, 314 average. First pitch swinging and a miss on a nice sweeping curveball there. 0-1. The curve, the change, slider, fastball pitcher is Boyd. So I pitch on Hall of Fame, as that another curveball dropped him for a strike, 0-2. Pitch on Hall of Fame, hit on veteran. Yeah, hand tucks. That's the worst, is that when you go to a relative's house, they don't have an Xbox. Like, that's the nice thing about Xbox. You can take your game with you wherever now at this point. As that's high and inside, 1-2. Brick wall, that's what I've heard too, is that they're courting Messier for some kind of position. I would love that. Of course, though, New York at some point has to realize that Messier is not the answer to every problem we have, as much as I would like to believe that is the case. But he'll definitely get that locker room in check, that's for sure. As DJ LeMahieu lashes one out right to first base, though. Catch made by Cabrera for the first out of the inning. As the Yankee lineup, LeMahieu, Aaron Judge, followed by Didi Gregorius, Luke Voigt, Aaron Hicks, JT Realmuto, Adam Frazier, Gio Urshela, and Clint Frazier batting .217 and playing in right. Judge hitting .312, leads the Yankees on on-base percentage as well. Nice hand tucks, and I cannot believe that the Angels did Pujols dirty like that, 31B. As Aaron Judge smacks one foul, 0-1, just a bit late in that fastball. Wow, hand tucks, that's pretty good. 21 strikeouts and a first pitch home run. Yeah, I mean, the Angels did Pujols dirty. They should have, I mean, I get that he's only hitting 200 right now, but it feels like you talk to him about retiring or something like that. You just don't release him like that. No, I mean, it does make sense as a move. They've got young guys who can fill that spot a lot better. He's taking up a valuable roster spot at this point at 41. As Judge smacks this one in the right field line, it is going to just slice foul. But still, you talk to him about like what happened with Jay Bruce, where he retired, right? Like the Yankees just didn't let him go. Like he retired. Like as that misses low 1 and 2. I would talk to Pujols about that, because who's going to sign Pujols at 41 years old? Like I just don't. I don't see it, as that misses outside 2 and 2. Man. So, again, sorry if I missed some of your comments. It's always fun to see everybody here in chat, as that misses outside 3 and 2, but sometimes when they scroll, I can't get to everybody. So, if I don't get to you directly, feel free to repeat the comment. I'll try and get to you a second time around. But it'll be a 3-2 to Judge. And Aaron smacks this again to the right side. Cabrera there flips to Boyd, covering 2 away. That's a good question, 31. I think that's the saddest thing, is that I think that he's not going to get that retirement tour that like Jeter and Mariano Rivera got, and like he deserves one. David Ortiz, like he deserves one. I'm all right, E. Poling. How are you? Good to see you again. As Didi grounds one foul, 0-1. Yeah, I mean, maybe hand tucks, but then too, like, who needs to fill a roster spot right now, unless there's a bunch of injuries? As this is back up the middle, Boyd knocks it down, throws the first In time, that'll end the inning. So Yankees make some decent contact, but can't get anything to show for it. We go top 2, no score. Well, exactly. I mean, 31B. I get you don't need everybody to present you with something. Like you don't need that. Like I mean, it has actually become a nice tradition in baseball for its greats, but like he still deserves some kind of a farewell tour of some kind. I mean, dude's first ballot Hall of Famer, and to me, he got done dirty. Yeah, exactly. Baseball, exactly. Jonathan Scoop now up at the plate, 341 average. Takes a strike on the outside, 0-1. Cole, a 5-pitch first inning. Now backdoor knuckle curve misses, 1-1. The first of a 4-game set against the Tigers. Now low, 2-1. Swing and a miss there, evens the count back up at 2-2. Now backdoor slider up the middle and through for a base hit. So the Tigers get themselves another base runner. I mean, polling, look, I mean, right now, thank goodness somebody's hitting because he's carrying the offense. I'm still not a big Stanton fan. I still think he's overpaid. I still think, he can't play the field anymore. Like, as this one's popped foul and out of play 1-1. But, I mean, right now, he's the only Yankee hitting, and he's carrying the offense. And that's when I miss 1 and 2. Yeah, no, I mean, look, I think part of the reason, kind of similarly as this is grounded towards short, Didi's there, flips to LeMahieu for 1 on the first. It's a 6-4-3 double play. Another base runner erased there by good Yankee defense. I mean, I kind of said this before, too. Like, actually, I said it on my podcast. Miguel Cabrera is actually doing even worse than Albert Pujols. He's hitting under 100. It's Candelario now at the plate, 280. 3 homers, 12 RBIs, takes one high, 1-0. Him, too. Talk about a guy who probably should retire, but he's limping towards, the last couple years of his contract. This is skied to left center field and deep. Going back is Adam Frazier, chasing after it, makes the catch. Oh, he had a lot of distance to cover, but Adam Frazier makes the catch in the alley there to end the second. We go bottom 2, still no score. Cabrera's limping to 500 home runs and 3,000 hits. Exactly, 31B, right? I mean, talk about somebody who needs to retire, but also Detroit's like, we need somebody that can't get butts in the seats. Because Detroit is in full rebuild mode. As Luke Voigt now swings over the top of a fastball, 0-1. 3 for 9 in his career against Boyd with a couple homers. Yeah, no, I mean, he's a liability to me, actually, in the field. As this is grounded to the left side, knocked down there by Candelario, recovers and gets the slow Voigt by a stride. 1 away. A faster runner beats that out. Good play by Candelario, but Candelario seems to have hurt himself. He's pulled from the game, and Cole Peterson, generic character model, put in to replace Candelario. I mean, tied, I will say Ellsbury's contract is still worse, because at least Stanton, when healthy, produces. Ellsbury, when healthy, I don't know, was Ellsbury ever really healthy except for that first year? As this is skied to deep right, catch is made there on the warning track. First pitch swing was Hicks. So 2 away, and that brings up JT Realmuto, 9 for his last 25, 289 average, 1 homer, 3 RBIs. The Yankees are happy with the overall production, but would love to start seeing those power numbers show up. First pitch to Realmuto, swing and a miss, 0-1. As now he chases the curveball, 0-2. Hey, he polling, I mean, yeah, that John's means no hitter, man. Like, that's special. That's always special. People don't realize Baltimore's getting better. Baltimore is getting better, and Means is a legit #1 starter. As Realmuto stays alive, fouls off another pitch. Nice, hand tucks. The 0-2 again, inside, 1-2. Yeah, baseball, you got to keep Pujols, I think. Again, I think they did him dirty, man. As Real Muto pops it up, and that'll bloop in for a base hit. Ha-ha, take that, hitting coach suggestion. So a 2-out single for Real Muto, and the Yankees have their first base runner. That'll pass the baton to Adam Frazier, who made a nice play, a couple nice plays already in left field. Yeah, Tide, they said he'll be back next week, so looking forward to that. I like Mike Ford. Dude had some good appearances today at the plate, but just nothing to show for it, man. And at least he can play first base, unlike Jay Bruce. As swinging a miss there by Frazier, 0-2. Not much hand tucks. Still feeling it from the vaccine on Monday. Tired, but and still having some headaches, but everything else has kind of gotten better. The 0-2. Inside-out swing to third. Peterson to second. That'll be the end of the inning. We go top three. Still no score here in the Bronx. Yeah, Hex, well, sometimes some of these guys, I mean, Rodon in particular in Chicago completely changed his delivery, and he's been a much better pitcher, as Nomar Mazara in a slump, 0 for his last 14, 210 average, 2 homers, 9 RBIs overall. All right, Sonic, how are you? No score, top third here against Detroit. Mazara fouls one back and out of play, 0-1. Mazara 1 for 16 in his career against Cole. Chops this to the right side because of the shift. LeMahieu there. Throws the first from the outfield grass. 1 away. Now bring up Miguel Cabrera, who's actually hitting much better in the video game than in real life. What's up, Hoop State? How's it going? Hope everybody's doing well tonight. 239 average, 3 homers, 13 RBIs for Cabrera. Swinging and a miss there, 0-1. And I will say this. The sad fact is that Cabrera probably would have had 500 home runs and 3,000 hits last year if it wasn't for the COVID season. And I think if he got to those plateaus, I think he might have retired. Or might be ready, more willing to retire right now. What's up, Dan? How's it going? It's all good, Sonic. Take it easy, buddy. You can hang out, lurk. I appreciate you being here. That's way outside, 1-2. You know, Tide, I really think that the Yankees should have traded Glaber in the offseason. I said it a lot of folks know this. If the Castillo trade rumors were true, the Yankees should have pulled the trigger on that. Torres is having a real rough year as this has popped up to shallow center. He has not hit a home run yet all year long. And he's a liability in the field. That's why I did what I did is I got Didi back. Yeah, he's going for 500 and 3,000 hits, X. That's clearly what he's trying for. Is that misses low to Robbie Grossman, 1-0, who's playing left. Now I see why you guys are talking about Robbie Grossman now. I'm like, Robbie Grossman? What's Robbie Grossman? It's like, this is fouled back out of play, 1-1. I mean, Dan, that's kind of what I'm saying is that, like, he's red hot right now, and don't get me wrong, the Yankee offense is rough right now outside of Stanton. We need him to hit like this, but we also know this is going to end, and he's going to go ice cold, and they're going to need somebody else in the lineup to step up. I hope that somebody else starts to wake up by then. Judge has been playing terribly lately as that's fouled back and out of play. And we've got like 5 guys hitting under 200 right now. And I get that in the advanced stage of statistics and whatnot. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We go bottom 3. Still no score here in the Bronx. I get that in the age of advanced statistics, average doesn't mean as much as it used to. But if you hit less than 200, you still suck. Like, it's just that's just it. Tide, same thing. Clint Frazier, like, dude has amazing spring trainings all the time, and then goes ice cold in the regular season. At some time, this guy has to be consistent and start putting it together when the games matter. Gio Urshela now ice cold, 3 for his last 22, 263 overall, 1 homer, 4 RBIs. Had a real rough road trip. First pitch from Boyd. Fouled back out of play, 0-1. Sonic Colden he gave up 2 runs in 7 innings, man. Like, as Gio checks his sleeve, it goes around to the umpire 0-2. I'll take that every time. Was it his most dominant stuff? No. But 2 runs in 7 innings. I mean, Chad Green's the one who blew the game. Like, as that misses outside 1-2 with that 3-run home run. Like, the bullpen blew it. Again, Cole was not super dominant, but I'll take 7 innings, 2 runs against a good team like the Astros every time. Oh, tight. I don't want Corey Seager. That's just Gleyber. That's just another Gleyber Torres. As that's pushed to the right side. Flip to first. In time, 1 away. Seager, to me, Seager's just as much a liability this year at shortstop. Seager's having a real bad year, too. Like, maybe a change of scenery will do him some good, but, like, I don't want Corey Seager. I want Didi Gregorius back. Or Jose Iglesias. I like Jose Iglesias. I think Didi would definitely be willing to come back, but now he signed that 2-year deal in Philly. Again, that's why as Frazier swings and misses 1-1, I would have taken, as this is lined up the middle and through for a base hit as Clint Frazier finally breaks his hitless streak. I would have traded Gleyber in the offseason and re-signed Didi. No, Sonic, the bullpen. The bullpen gave up 5 runs. Chad Green gave up 3. Justin Wilson gave up 2. All in the 8th and 9th. Yeah, it was the bullpen gave up 5 runs in 2 innings. Sonic, the bullpen blew it. Cole had a great start. As that misses outside, 1-0. Yeah, tied. Yeah, it was a bad. To me, Cashman did not do enough this offseason. And then he settled for scraps. Now, Kluber pitched great in his last start. But I do not think that, as LeMahieu lines this on the right field line, 1-1, I do not think, I hope the Corey Kluber experiment works out. But I think you're going high risk, high reward, or low risk, high reward kind of thing here, instead of, like, trying to actually get somebody consistently. Yeah, tied, I agree. I think fire all of them. As DJ pops this up, shallow right center field, it is going to Duncan for a base hit. Frazier smartly went 3/4 of the way, gets to second, so back-to-back singles for the Yankees. Have them set up here with 1 out for Aaron Judge. DHing again today, or DHing for the first time today. Give him a break from the field. Hammers one to left center field. This one is caught out there in center field. Clint Frazier will tag. He will go to third. So runners at the corners now. Judge made good contact, but it died out there. Ball's carrying to right tonight. And now bring up Didi Gregorius. 4 homers, 14 RBIs, and 283 average. Didi doesn't hit lefties well, but he does hit with runners in scoring position. As he takes one inside, 1-0. 1 for 6 in his career against Boyd with a strikeout. Oh! Whoa, what happened? Whoa, what happened there? I do not know what that was. It looks like everything's all right, but, all right. Don't know what happened there, guys. Yeah, Sonic, I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know if that was the Elgato. I don't know if that was the Xbox, the show, the computer. It looks like we're back. It looks like we're back. Oh, all right. Dan, I mean, maybe you let Torres, I mean, there's only so much. We've given him a month and a half to work his way out of it. I don't know how much longer. Yeah, I don't know what that glitch was. I've never seen that happen before. I don't know what that was. But y'all can still hear me and see me still, right? Like, we're all good. But y'all saw that static, just that the snow just flashed across the screen, right? Like, that wasn't, like, that was not, wasn't just me there. Yeah, so all right, let's get back to it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how much more patient you can be with him, Dan. But the 1-0 is now a 1-1 as there's a strike. Yes, Sonic. Yeah, I don't know. As Didi skies one to center field, this should be playable. fairly deep, but the catch is made for the final out of the inning. I think they let him walk in the offseason, Tide, and I think they try and call up Jason Dominguez next year. I really think that the Yankees are, honestly, they got Austin Wells. Next year, Sanchez is gone. You call up that kid, Austin Wells, who they're really high on at catcher. I think you let Judge walk. You call up Jason Dominguez. If these guys continue to not work out, that's it. You just move on to the next one. Victor Reyes now back up at the plate. Swings and misses at that one, 0-1. 1 for 8 in his career against Cole with 4 strikeouts. Grounded out in his first at-bat. Takes one low and in the dirt. Bounced the curveball up. 1-1. Yeah, Tied him too. He looks like he's starting to hit as this is grounded to Didi. Tough throw, not in time. He'll beat it out. Didi from deep in the hole. The speedy Reyes beats it out. That brings up Willie Castro now, who takes a strike. 0-1. Oh, nope. Check on the runner at first. Low fastball, 1-1. There's a strike in the inside, 1-2. I mean, I will say, I think Hicks is going to come around. Hicks has good power. He's a switch hitter as this is fouled off out of play, 1-2. I hope he comes around. He looks like he's coming around. He's had hits the past couple days. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Only Cole's second K of the day, but comes at a good time as that brings up Nico Goodrum. He's 1 for 1 with a single, but thrown out at second, trying to stretch it to a double. As there's a strike, 0-1. That was Goodrum's first career hit against Cole. There's another strike, 0-2. Yeah, Dan, that's what I'm saying. I think that unless Judge has a really good year, and right now he's not, as this is hit to Voit, he'll go to second for 1. Back to first from Didi. It's a 3-6-3 double play. Oh, lots of ground balls today from Cole. And we go bottom 4, still no score. I think you let Judge walk. Get those stupid Judge's chambers out of right field and let him walk. Oh, I wonder. I want to see something real quick. I thought I had. Yeah, no, everything's fine. And that, there was a little hiccup there. Could be the internet. That brings up Luke Voit again. He's 0 for 1. Wanted to check something with the settings real quick. Chases an inside slider, 0-1. So both teams with 3 hits because of a lot of double plays. Tigers only left 1 on base so far. Yankees have left 3. As there's a strike at the top of the zone, 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 to Voit. Chop to the right side. Cabrera there. Only guy in the right side because of the shift. Flips to Boyd, covering 1 away. Now bring up Aaron Hicks, hitting .322, 7 homers, 21 RBIs. Most RBIs on the Yankees. There's a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. Hicks 2 for 11 in his career against Boyd with 4 strikeouts. As this one is popped up, shallow right, back goes the second baseman. He makes the catch for the second out of the inning. That brings up JT Realmuto, who singled back in his first at-bat. Tries to go other way with an outside fastball, but just a bit late, 0-1. This little chopper in front of the mound. Boyd there will field his position, fire to first, and gets Realmuto for the final out of the inning. So Yankees go quietly here in the bottom half of the 4th. We go top 5. Still no score. As Scoop now, he's 1 for 1 with a single, hitting .349 in the young season. Takes a strike on the inside, 0-1. Now this one skied to right. This is going to get down and into the corner. Going back and getting his Clint Frazier. Scoop going for 2. He is in there with a leadoff double. Good relay there out of the Yankee outfield. Played well by Clint Frazier, but 5th double of the year, and that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. See if Detroit doesn't try and get a run in here with just making a couple outs. There's a strike, 0-1. Chases the changeup, does Ramos, 0-2. Now goes fishing with the slider, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 3rd K of the day for Cole, a perfect time for that one. And that'll bring up Cole Peterson now, who's filling in for Candelario, his first at-bat of the day. Candelario got hurt on that one play, hitting .257, no homers, 2 RBIs. Takes a couple low, takes one high, now takes one low. I mean, Dan, I think baseball in general needs more contact hitters. All of this launch angle garbage and swinging at everything. But I mean, yeah, like you gotta start, guys gotta start putting the ball in play. I mean, Judge struck out looking like 3 times yesterday. Like, and you're right, baseball, Judge and Alonso. I'll say this, I think more for Judge, a lot of it's injuries. I think Judge is still hurt. I think he's playing hurt. He just doesn't want to say anything. Because I think that body of his can't hold up. As this is line to Urshela. He'll make the catch on the fly, but throws across the first just in case. 2 away here in the 5th, and that brings up Nomar Mazara. 0 for his last 15. Takes one a little outside, 1-0. Now 1 low, 2-0. But yeah, I think that there's a lot of guys. I think as this one is skied to right field. Goodbye, baseball. That's one way to end a streak, a cold streak. Mazara's 3rd of the year, 400 feet, 2nd decker. And just like that, Detroit's up 2-0. Thought Cole would get out of it after the leadoff double, but Mazara takes him yard in the rain. And it's 2-0 Tigers. But I mean, I think, I think the Yankees they're not. I think the Yankees also need more lefties. The Yankees have I think the most right-handed heavy lineup in baseball. Is Miguel Cabrera now up at the plate? Takes a strike, 0-1. Cabrera 3 for 16 in his career against Cole. Takes one at the knees, 0-2. This is just like Cole's last start. Pitched well. Not perfect, but pitched well, and the Yankee offense just was non-existent in my game. The 1-2 to Cabrera. Swung on and chopped to first. Voit is there. Takes it himself to end the inning. To be fair, Cole hasn't been his usual dominant self, pitching a lot more to contact today. But Mazara takes advantage of a mistake. It's 2-0 Detroit. That's also true baseball. They are ice cold right now. They're I think in 3rd place now, behind the Padres and the Giants. Who saw the San Francisco Giants like this? As Adam Frazier 0 for 1 with a ground out now, leading things off here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch from Boyd. Checks his swing, but he goes around, says the umpire. Might have caught the corner anyway, 0-1. Frazier 0 for 6 now against Boyd in his career. Now chases a fastball inside, 0-2. Checks his swing, but again, the umpire says he goes around, strike 3. 1 away here in the 5th, and that brings up Gio Urshela, 0 for 1 with a ground out. As Gio skies one to right center field, deep but playable. Catch is made out there in right for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up Clint Frazier, who's 1 for 1 with a single. Finally broke his hitless streak. Now pops this one foul. This will reach the dugout. Frazier now 2 for 5 in his career against Boyd. The 0-1 to Red Thunder. Just got a piece of that curveball, 0-2. Oh, yeah, I'm a big Gio fan too, Tide. I think Gio's great. No, that's also true, E-polling. The Giants will come back down to earth. As Frazier spoils a fastball there, still 0-2. The Giants will come back down to earth. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. That's for sure. Swing and a miss. Good fastball at the knee. Strike 3. And again, the Yankees go quietly. Matthew Boyd dominating the Yankees right now. As Robbie Grossman leads off here in the top of the 6th. Takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Cole's first strikeout victim. The 0-1, low and inside, 1-1. Now a fastball outside, 2-1. Cole just a little off today. Not with the pinpoint accuracy he usually has. That I did not see, baseball. I didn't see him winning the division, but I thought they'd be like competing for a wild card. There's a slider on the inside part of the plate, 3-2. The 3-2 line on the left field line, foul, still 3-2. Now a changeup rip foul, still 3-2. Yeah, the NL Central's not been very good, Hex. But it's kind of up for grabs. We'll see what happens, see if anybody goes on a tear. As Cole misses inside, ball 4 to Grossman, so a leadoff walk. That brings up Reyes, 1 for 2 with a single. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Reyes now 2 for 9 against Cole. This is also because the Yankees haven't had an off day in a while. A lot of the Yankee pitchers are kind of tired. 1-2. And punched out there in the check swing. Strike 3. Reyes down swinging. 1 away here in the 6th. And that'll bring up Willie Castro again, 0 for 2. There's a strike in the outside, 0-1. Yeah, exactly. They're all really bad, so everybody's really close. As it's 1-1 now. That missed low to Castro. Now another strike on the outside, 1-2. That's right, you're a Cubs fan. Now an outside knuckle curve, 2-2. Inside with the slider, 3-2. Goodrum on deck. Swing and a miss on the curve, strike 3. You know, the Tigers might get Cole out of this game just because he's thrown a lot of pitches this inning. Goodrum 1 for 2 with a single. Trying to stretch it out, trying to stretch it into a double. And also is hit into a double play. There's a strike on the outside, 0-2. Fouled off at the plate, still 0-2. Yankees would love to get Cole to 7, but this might do it. As this is little dribbler. No, and it's knocked down by Urshela, but he can't make the play. As it hits funny off the bag, it's an infield single. And that brings up Detroit's hottest hitter in Jonathan Scoop, who takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. Changeup misses outside, 1-1. You know, 31B, this would be the second time we've done it this year if that happens. As this is skied to left, fairly deep, but Adam Frazier's there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So top of the Yankee lineup now back up. And that's going to do it for Cole. Jonathan Loaiza warming for the Yankees in the pen. Looks like he'll come in for the 7th. DJ LeMahieu 1 for 2 with a single. Swings through a fastball, 0-1. LeMahieu 2 for 8 now in his career with a double against Boyd. Now fouls one off along the right side, 0-2. Just a bit late. The 0-2 to DJ. This one smacked to the left side, deep in the hole. Tough play for Goodrum, but they get the slow DJ LeMahieu. 1 away here in the 6th. I really feel DJ, you know what, we got nothing to lose. Let's challenge it. I think he's out, but let's challenge it. Maybe I'm wrong. Gives me a chance to get some iced tea. Which now I'm out of iced tea, back to water.
The Yankees are challenging the previous play.
Yeah, it was close, but LeMahieu is really slow in the game for some reason. So Aaron Judge now takes one high, 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a miss there by Judge, and the changeup, 1-1. As Judge skies one to right and deep, but playable. Just shy of the track, the right fielder makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Ball's carrying to right tonight. And that brings up Didi Gregorius, who's 0 for 2. As Didi grounds this one right to second. Scoop is there, throws it to first, and the Yankees again go 1, 2, 3. And that'll do it. Yankees roll over, and that does it for Cole. Goes 6 innings, 2 runs. In comes Jonathan Loaizaga now to pitch the 7th. Leading things off here is Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and the ground out. Takes one inside, 1-0. So Yankees having to use their bullpen. Cole a little tired after having a couple of long starts his last 2 outings. And again, no off day for the Yankees in a while. 1-2 now to Ramos. Changeup misses outside, 2-2. Now curveball skied to right. Clint Frazier's there. Backs up a bit now, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. That brings up Cole Peterson now. He's 0 for 1. Smacks this foul. 0-1. Now a little blooper to shallow center. Didi's there, makes the catch. 2 away here in the 7th, and that'll bring up Nomar Mazara, who back in the 5th inning, so far the only runs of the game on his 2-run home run. Wasn't a bad pitch from Cole, but Mazara is able to get to it and drive it to the second deck. And right now, again, that's the difference in the ball game. Is this one, oh, he might have got another. No, it's going to slice foul this time. Mazara, well, somebody likes the short porch and right at Yankee Stadium. He takes another strike now, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Real Muto throws the first to complete the play, and that'll end the 7th. We go bottom 7, gap and stretch, as we look at beautiful Monument Park here in the Bronx. Yankees down 2-0 to the Detroit Tigers. Let's see. It's like Debbie Garcia now warming up to pitch the 8th. Boyd only at 63 pitches. Luke Voigt 0 for 2. And Luke Voigt, if it's fair, it's gone. It is foul. Oh, just out in front of that hanging curveball, and it's sliced foul. As now Voigt's laid on a fastball, 0-2. Oh, the Yankees could have used that one right there. They haven't had a hit since the 4th inning. Now low and inside to Voigt, 1-2. One, 2 is outside, 2-2 to Voigt. The 2-2. Smacked the other way. That'll be a base hit. So Voigt is on his first hit of the day. And again, you're only down by 2. All it takes is a bloop and a blast. Well, there's your bloop. Can Aaron Hicks deliver the blast? Voigt off of first. And Hicks skies one to left center field, but this is playable. Going back into deep left to make the catch for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up JT Real Muto now. Can Real Muto get a hold of one? There's a big hole in the right side of the infield. Tried to go the other way, but late on the fastball, 0-1. Real Muto 2 for 5 in his career against Boyd. Again, the wind's blowing to right as that misses high, 1-1. The 1-1, smacked foul again, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2, way inside to Real Muto, 2-2. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Strike 3. Good pitch by Boyd. 2 away. Only Boyd's third strikeout, and that'll bring up Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Boyd off of first. Frazier still looking for his first Yankee home run. Fouls off a high fastball, 0-1. Frazier 0 for 7 in his career against Boyd with 3 strikeouts. Fouls off another inside fastball, 0-2. Now chases one in the dirt, strike 3, the throw to first to complete the play. Oh, and Adam Frazier looked terrible there against Boyd. As we go top 8, Yankees still down 2-0. Deivi Garcia now, 7th appearance of the year. A save, a 3.27 ERA. As Miguel Cabrera 0 for 2, leading things off here in the top of the 8th. And Cabrera, goodbye baseball. Miguel Cabrera, another home run, his 4th of the year. It's 3-0 Detroit, and it doesn't look like the Yankees are going to come back in this one. Oh, man, that is not what they needed. They are getting dominated today offensively. And now here, a bad home run given up by Garcia as Robbie Grossman up 0 for 1 with a walk. Grounds this back up to middle. Didi's there. Will fire to first. In time, 1 away. Not anymore, 31B, exactly. Victor Reyes now up. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Smacks this to left. That's going to be a base hit in front of Adam Frazier. So Deivi Garcia, not his best stuff so far out of the pen. That'll bring up Willie Castro, who's 0 for 3, takes a strike, 0-1. Now a nice changeup, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the low curve, strike 3. Good bounce back there by Garcia. And that will bring up Nico Goodrum, who's 2 for 3. Couple of singles, takes one just a bit outside, 1-0. All-time favorite polling, Don Mattingly. That misses low to Goodrum, 2-0. Chases the curve, 2-1. Now pops him up. This should do it. Real Muto in foul ground makes the catch. But the Tigers get another run on the long ball. Miguel Cabrera, the old man, 1 step closer to 500. Gets his 4th of the year. It's 3-0 Tigers.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, number 29.
It's like Justin Wilson warming now in the Yankee pen for the 9th. I'd love Don Mattingly tied, that's for sure. As Gio Urshela 0 for 2 takes one outside, 1-0. Love Joe Girardi to come back. If it's not any of those, give me David Cone or Paul O'Neill. As Gio smacks this one to short, Goodrum there, fires the first in time. 1 away as Gio's offensive woes continue. Now bring up Clint Frazier, 1 for 2 with a single in his first at-bat. 80th pitch of the night from Boyd is inside, 1-0. The 1-0 to Red Thunder, inside again, 2-0. Yankees need base runners. A walk's not the worst thing in the world. The 2-0 hanging curve. Frazier goes opposite field, but it slices foul. 2-1, just a hair late on that one. It'll be a 2-1 to Clint. Inside, 3-1. DJ LeMahieu on deck. The 3-1 to Red Thunder. There's a strike on the outside, 3-2. So the count now full. It'll be a payoff pitch. Fouled back and out of play. Clint staying alive, still 3-2. Strike 3 at the knees. Frazier can't believe it. 5th strikeout for Boyd, and that brings up DJ LeMahieu. Now in a 3-run lead, he came right after him. I was expecting a breaking pitch, but got the fastball as LeMahieu chases a changeup 0-1. The 0-1 to DJ. Swung on and missed again. That changeup just went whoop. Bottom fell right out of it. 0-2 now to DJ. Inside out swing, bloop to right field. It'll drop in for a base hit. So a 2-out single for LeMahieu keeps the inning alive. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 3. The first pitch to Aaron is hammered to left field. This one is deep. This one is gone. Goodbye, baseball. Judge's 6th of the year. He gets 2 of those 3 runs right back. And the Yankees are back in this ball game as they finally break through against Boyd. Judge gets a low fastball and a laser beam off the bat to left field. Makes it 3-2 Detroit. Oh, doctor, what a shot by Judge. 109 miles an hour off the bat into the bleacher creatures. And that's going to do it for Boyd. A great performance here at Yankee Stadium. But he is done. He leaves with a chance to win it. 7 2/3 innings pitched. Gives up only 2 runs. And in comes Gregory Soto. His 7th appearance of the year. Soto throws a sinker, slider, fastball, changeup, and Didi Gregorius will lead things off. As he chases the slider 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Didi. That misses high, 1-1. So now the Yankees are a swing of the bat away from tying it as Judge get him back in the game. As Didi fouls that off 1-2. Oh, nice 31B. That's impressive. The 1-2 to Didi. Fouled off to the left side, just stays alive in that power sinker. Again, more impressive is the wind's carrying to right, but Judge took it to left. As Didi again spoils a sinker to stay alive, still 1-2. 6th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouls off a slider now. Oh, wow, 31B. Your coach, that's impressive, 40 years. As Didi spoils another slider, still 1-2. Soto's been in the zone for the most part, but Didi spoiling them all. This one back up the middle and through for a base hit. Oh, baby, Didi Gregorius. And actually, what we're going to do... Chad Green hasn't pitched in a while, and Chad Green... is now warming for the Yankees in the pen. We'll have him pitch the top of the 9th. Brings up Luke Voit, 1 for 3 with a single as the go-ahead run, whether it's a save situation or a chance just to hold it. Voit chases a sinker, 0-1. Just a bit late in that Soto power sinker. Voit just missed that slider, 0-2. Just a hair behind. Be an 0-2 to Luke. Stays alive as he spoils another slider. So go ahead run at the plate. Tying run on first in the form of Didi Gregorius. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball by him. Strike 3. Now that's the man you wanted at the plate in that scenario. But Voit can't come through there. We go top 9. Yankees down now only by 1. As Aaron Judge gets the Yankees on the board. Chad Green now making his 10th appearance of the year, 6 for 6 in save scenarios, an even 1 ERA, a 1-0 record. Leading things off here for Detroit is Jonathan Scoop. He's 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Pops this first pitch up. Urshela off a third on the lip of the outfield grass, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos now.
The catcher.
Ramos 0 for 3. Takes one just a little outside, 1-0. There's a strike with the curveball, 1-1. Good pitch by Green. Now chases the splitter, 1-2. And then goes fishing on the slider, strike 3. Ramos down swinging, 2 away here in the 9th. And that'll bring up Cole Peterson, who's 0 for 2. Came in for the injured Candelario. Takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. The 0-1 to Peterson. Fouled off to the right side, 0-2. Now just got a piece of that curveball to spoil it. Still 0-2. Lays off the outside splitter, 1-2. Now a fastball, bloop to left. Gio goes back, makes the over-the-shoulder catch. Gio Urshela with a great play to rob Peterson of a bloop single. And the Yankees now get their last licks. Down by 1, going bottom 9. It'll be Hicks, Real Muto, and Adam Frazier. In comes in Jose Cenero as the closer for Detroit, his 7th appearance of the year, an 0-1 record, 1 blown save, a 3.18 ERA. Hicks will lead off, 0 for 3. The left side of the infield is wide open. They play him to pull now from this side of the plate. Cenero, fastball, slider, changeup, power, sinker. First pitch swinging, and a high fastball, 0-1. Hicks also has good pop, could tie it with 1 swing of the bat here. Fouls off a sinker though, quickly, 0-2. Went high and hard, then low and hard. The 0-2 to Hicks. Skied to right center field, deep, but should be playable. But it's carrying, it's gone! Into the bullpen! Oh, I thought that was gonna be caught for sure! But the wind got a hold of it, and it just kept on going all the way out of here! Goodbye, baseball! Aaron Hicks just got enough of it! It's into the Yankee bullpen, and we're tied at 3! The Tigers dominated the whole game, and then the Yankees get 2 late home runs. 1 by Judge, 1 by Hicks, and we're tied at 3. Oh, doctor, I did not think Hicks got enough of that. His 8th of the year, 387 feet. It's only 385 to right center. I say only. As JT Real Muto now. Can he be a hero? 1 for 3 with a single. Swings and misses on an inside sinker, 0-1. Second blown save of the year for Cisnero. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-2. Tyler Alexander warming in the pen for Detroit. The 0-2 skied to center, fairly deep, but this is playable. Catch is made, first out of the inning. So Boyd, his great start goes by the wayside. 6 hits, 2 runs, 5 Ks, in 7 2/3. He'll get a no decision, as will Cole, as it's a battle of the bullpens now. Justin Wilson warming for the Yankees to pitch the 10th, if necessary. Adam Frazier, 0 for 3 tonight. Still looking for that first career home run as a Yankee. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. I did not think Hicks got enough of that one, folks. As Frazier chases another fastball, 0-2. The 0-2 to Adam Frazier. This one, it is high, it is far, everybody. Drive safely. Thanks for coming to the Bronx. The Yankees win. The Yankees win 4-3. What a come-from-behind victory as the Yankees get to the Tigers closer twice. Adam Frazier walks it off. They mob him at home plate, and the Yankees win 4-3. Holy cow, look at it fly. I hope he's got frequent flyer miles, because that one took a trip. Yeah, hello, TikTok. Oh, the Yankees come from behind. 2 in the 8th, 2 in the 9th, and they beat the Tigers 4-3 as Adam Frazier, his first home run as a Yankee, is of the walk-off variety. Judge your player of the game. Chad Green gets the win. Cisnero, his second loss of the year.
No errors. They left 5 men on base.
What a win. And the Tigers continue to tiger. As that wraps up April. Woo. Oh, what a walk-off winner. I think that's our first big walk-off of the year. Adam Frazier, in his 26th game, finally gets his first home run. Actually, is that number 26? He played 25 of 26. First home run, 8th RBI. It's a walk-off winner. That's what I'm talking about. As now we go for game 2 of this 4-game set. Because, yeah, now that we head to May... Actually, I'm sorry, this was only a 3-game set. Why did I think it was a 4-game set? I don't know. I thought it was a 4-game set against the Tigers. Either way, maybe, oh, you know why? It's because 4 against Cleveland, 4 against Baltimore. I just got into a 4-game pattern. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Clearing up some congestion there from post-COVID vaccine. Oh, goodness. Anyway, Castillo versus Wentz. That'll be, that's the next game now. Joey Wentz 2-1 with a 5 ERA. Luis Castillo 4-1. Oh, so tied. I traded Corey Kluber to Pittsburgh. That's how I got Adam Frazier. I traded Gleyber Torres to Cincinnati for Luis Castillo. I also traded Domingo Germán. I traded Aroldis Chapman. I traded a lot of guys to get the team I have now. Like, I needed to get rid of those guys to get guys like JT Realmuto and stuff like that. And, we got somebody else from Philly besides... Oh, and Didi. We got Didi back, too. But yeah, the big rotation move was we got rid of Kluber and Germán. Because Severino was also healthy in the game. So Severino's the number 3. Right? So we could get rid of Germán in part of those deals. And, yeah, so that's how we got guys like... So it's Cole, Castillo, Severino, Jameson Taillon, and then Jordan Montgomery's the 5. So, yeah, so what's... Yeah, his ERA went up to 3.75, but that's not too bad still for Devi Garcia. But yeah, so Cole gets a no decision, but yeah, the Yankees get the win, and that's what matters. As let's see, we got another lefty on the mound. Ooh, yeah, Gio's ice cold. Clint Frazier's ice cold. That's the one thing I really need. I'm kind of tempted to trade Brett Gardner for a righty. So I got a lot of lefties on the bench. But I need like a righty infielder. Like I need like another Adam Frazier type, but a righty. Like I love Brett. Don't get me wrong, but I'm very tempted to trade him for some kind of a righty bat that I can put on the infield off the bench. Or the outfield, really, like, because these, like, Didi and Frazier do not hit lefties particularly well. And now both of them could probably use a day off. Let's see, who... Well, you know, we're gonna... I hate to take him out, like, after having that huge game. You know, he's red hot right now, but it was only because he was facing a righty in that last at-bat. So I'm going to put Frazier on the bench for now. Put Talkman in left. Didi, because Tyler Wade doesn't hit lefties well either. He actually hits lefties worse than Didi. But we'll keep Didi in. But this is what we'll do. We're going to move Didi down in the lineup. Gio, Clint will move up. Talkman will bat ninth. He's a lefty. He's a rare lefty that can hit lefties okay. So we'll give Talkman the start in left. Yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys think we trade Brett Gardner for some righties? Or... Actually, you know what? I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it. I know I'm going to have to do it. I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do. I have to trade Brett Gardner. Because I also want to quickly look at... how's Dominguez doing? He's okay, but he's a speedy, switch-hitting outfielder. I can call him up and have him as a switch hitter, right? Like, I mean, also we've got Andahar, but Andahar, you know, he's a righty. He can play third and first, but I don't need him as much. Yeah, I think that's the plan, right? Like, I hate to do it, but like, what's this guy, Jerome Driscoll? Yeah, I got too many corner out infielders with the Yankees and Hoy Jump Park. It's a lefty hitter. I think that's the move. I think I gotta send Brett Gardner away. I hate to do it. I don't. And even if I get prospects, or we'll see what kind of we get back in return. Let's see. Nevin, Diaz. No. Oh, Cisco, the catcher. No. I would have taken that before. But, let's see. Red Sox, Andriese, Plawecki, Wong, no. Chesbro. No. Josh Palacios. No. Toronto. The White Sox. Oh, wow. Mercedes. There's only a 65 in franchise, though. Wow, Carlos Rodon for Brett Gardner. If I needed pitching, that would be something, as your boy gets a dab. Oh, the Tigers would send Tyler Alexander over for Brett Gardner. That'd be funny. Hey, Brett, you're playing today, but you're playing for the other team. Hansel Robles, not bad, but, you know, looking for something of equal or greater value. Oh, the Athletics would send over Mark Canha. Is Canha a lefty or a righty? I can't remember. Him too. He can play everywhere. Oh, and he's a righty. He can play all over. He can also play the corner infield. Ooh. It's all right, Sub-Zero. Oh, guys, I think... What's his stats? Oh, man, guys, I think this is the move. I think we pull the trigger on this. Right? I think this is the... I mean, obviously we're taking on some salary, but this is the beauty of getting rid of Giancarlo Stanton. It's look how much budget... Look at the budget we have. I think this is the move. Right? Like... so, Tide, we're about to trade Brett Gardner for Mark Canha. Yeah, I agree, PJ. Thank you. Yeah, like, Brendan Smith really stood up for everybody yesterday. He really kicked the butt out of Tom Wilson. I think this is a good move. I think this is the move. And there it is. Brett Gardner goes to Oakland. Mark Canha is now with the Yankees. And this way, Dominguez can stay in the minors a bit longer. I think that's... I mean, I hate to say it, but that's the move that needed to be made. So Mark Canha, now a New York Yankee. Castillo will get the start. And like I said, so Frazier gets the day off. Canha, who's not as fast as Brett, but he'll get the start in left. Not bad. I thank you, PJ. I think so too. I think Canha is a good ad. Yeah, it was pretty good, Sub-Zero. Pretty good overall. You know, especially on a day like with this, right? Like, I mean, you know, we need some outfield. We needed another righty. We need another righty on the bench, honestly, right? Like, and now Talkman's also pretty good off the bench, but he's a lefty backup outfielder. Obviously, Ford's our backup first baseman, and then Tyler Wade can play everywhere as well. It gives us a lot of flexibility, a lot of options. So like I said, we're going to keep Didi in the lineup today. He'll get the day off tomorrow. And yeah, I think we move Didi down to 7th in the lineup. Everybody else moves up a spot. And we see what Canha can do. I mean, hitting 327, 4 homers, 11 RBIs. You know, this also gives us options with Judge when he needs days off, with Hicks. Excuse me. Yeah, in real life, PJ, yeah, but at the time, getting rid of Stanton was great for me. I mean, Sub-Zero, you know, sometimes it's what I want, but it's also sometimes in that case, unlike NHL, this game does a really great job of offering you pretty even trades. I mean, and on paper, there's a couple good things out of that. Oakland, which is what Oakland is known for, is they get rid of $4 million off the cap, or off their total salary, which we all know Oakland's all about that. Yeah, we just had an amazing come from behind, walk-off win, Sub-Zero. I'm not even kidding. It's the truth. We walked it off in the bottom of the 9th. We were down 3-0 the whole game. Judge hit a 2-run homer in the 8th, and then Hicks hit a homer in the 9th to tie it, and then Adam Frazier hit a homer in the 9th to win it, as Sub-Zero gets a couple dabs. So, yeah, so all right. So Mark Canha's going to get his first start as a Yankee in left field. And let's do it. Yeah, Adam Frazier's first home run as a Yankee. Walked it off. And his reward is he sits today because it's a lefty-lefty matchup. So Luis Castillo on the mound. His 6th start of the year. 4-1, a 1.99 ERA. Tomorrow, by the way, I forgot, tomorrow's New Game Friday. Tomorrow, Resident Evil Village, a.k.a. Resident Evil 8. And then, of course, back to baseball on Monday. Victor Reyes, 277 average, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. He'll lead things off. First pitch from Castillo, and we are underway in the Bronx, as that's low, 1-0.
First pitch, 105.
Now fouls that one off the plate, 1-1. Now grounded foul, 1-2. Yeah, I love franchise Sub-Zero. That's, you know, that alone is always worth it for me, as that's fouled off the plate, 1-2. Oh, of course, Sub-Zero is swinging and a miss on the high fastball, hit 100 on the gun, strike 3, 1 away here in the first, and that brings up Willie Castro, DHing, hitting only a $180, 2 homers, 11 RBIs. Now drops a bunt. Tough play for Real Muto. Will fire to first, not in time. Real Muto was slow getting out of his stance, and beating it out was Castro. And that brings up Nico Goodrum. 6 for his last 14, average up to 279. Throws down to second, making sure. I thought he might have been running, but no going. 0-1. I guess so. In the game, yeah, he throws 100. That misses low, 1-1. That's why I was more than happy to let, and there he goes. Now he throws down to second, and he is out at second. Beautiful throw by Real Muto. He knew Castro might be going at some point, as Goodrum took the sinker for a strike. So a 1-2 count now, and the runner erased. Good swipe tag by Didi. As the 1-2 now is fouled off at the plate by Goodrum. Oh, and what looked like strike 3 on the inside corner is called a ball. Another terrible umpire behind the plate today. The 2-2, high, 3-2. Jonathan Scoop on deck, hitting 348. Changeup fouled off at the plate again, still 3-2. Now a low and outside sinker, and Castillo. Goodrum works the walk, but it should have been a strikeout, but the umpire didn't give him the close call. Scoop, 3 homers, 12 RBIs. Again, that 348 average, leading the league right now. Takes one high, 1-0. Yeah, I know, Hex. I know you can put the perfect umps on, but sometimes it works in my favor, too. Real Muto? Yeah, JT Real Muto's at a Yankee. Yeah, so that's outside 2-0. Now a sinker fouled off at the plate, 2-1. Oh, going for second again. Real Muto this time, a little slow on the release, and Goodrum swipes second, his 3rd of the year. The 2-2 fouled back and out of play, still 2-2. Now a backdoor slider is popped up foul. The Tiger, heart of the lineup, really making Castillo work here. But chases the slider, strike 3, and that'll do it for Detroit here in the first. So despite the walk and a stolen base, nothing else for Detroit. We go bottom 1, no score. Yeah, JT can actually run for a catcher. That's very true. As Joey Wentz making his 6th start of the year, 2-1, a 5 ERA, about a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, a very high whip. But coming here to Yankee Stadium, see if he can't settle down a bit. 321, 3 homers, 14 RBIs for DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off playing second base. The first pitch from Wentz is swung on and fouled back out of play, 0-1. Fastball, curveball, changeup from Wentz. The 0-1 to DJ. Little dribbler back to the mound. Wentz fields his position, fires the first in time. 1 away here in the first. As we now look at the Yankees starting lineup, DJ's followed by Judge, had that huge home run in yesterday's game. Luke Voigt batting 3rd today. Aaron Hicks cleanup. JT Realmuto 5th. Mark Canha making his first start as a Yankee in left field. Didi Gregorius at short. Gio Urshela at third, and Clint Frazier DHing, batting ninth. 2 no decisions, Sub-Zero, 2 no decisions, as this is laced to left center field by Judge. That's a base hit. So a 1-out single for Aaron. Looks like he might be heating back up. And that'll bring up Luke Voigt again, hitting .315 on the year, leading the Yankees with 10 home runs. Swings through a fastball, 0-1. He still gets a credit for the start, Sub-Zero, even though he might have got a no decision in a couple of them. It's like Cole yesterday got a no decision in our previous game. He didn't get factored into the decision because the Yankees won it in the bottom of the ninth. Cole didn't pitch a complete game. Chad Green got the win. The 1-1 to Voigt. Smack towards short, could be 2 to flip the second for 1 on the first. It's a 6-4-3 double play. Good scoop by Cabrera on the back end. It's all good, Sub-Zero. I mean, sometimes it's guys when you leave in a tie game, right? You don't get a win or a loss because you're not factoring into the decision at that point. As Wilson Ramos will lead things off here in the top of the second.
The catcher, number 4, Wilson Ramos.
Swings through a fastball, 0-1. Now fouls off a changeup, 0-2. Working quickly here is Castillo. The 0-2. Chop towards second. LeMahieu is there. Will field. Fire to first. Gets the slow Castro by plenty. 1 away. We now look at the Yankee defense. There's Canna in left. Hicks in center. Judge in right. Gio at third. Didi at short. LeMahieu at second. Voigt at first. JT Real Muto behind the plate. The only bad thing about trading Brett Gardner is obviously you lose your best pinch runner, but if you're the Yankees, you hope you don't need pinch runners that often. As there's a strike to Harold Castro, 0-1. That slider misses inside, 1-1. It's all good, Sub-Zero. It's all good. If I can answer the questions, I'm happy to answer them. As this one is lined to left, that's a base hit, and Castro continues his hot hitting. As Canna gets it in quickly. That brings up Nomar Mazara, who's been ice cold of late, but hit a big home run in yesterday's game. So 1 for his last 17 now. Takes one high, 1-0. Now fouls off a changeup, 1-1. Now a sinker hit towards second. DJ the second for 1. Didi on the first. It's a double play. The Yankees turn the same trick as the Tigers. And just like that, we're going bottom 2, no score, as the Yankee defense goes 4-6-3. That does sound like fun, Hex. That's pretty cool. Do you have the infield fly rule in there? As Aaron Hicks, hitting .322, hit that game-tying home run in the ninth yesterday, his 8th of the year, his 22nd RBI, which leads the Yankees. As Hicks chases a changeup there, 0-1. The 0-1 to Hicks, swinging and miss another changeup, 0-2. That's some interesting if A equals B and B equals C, then A equals D stuff right there, Sub-Zero. A equals B and B equals C, then A equals C, yeah. As that misses high, 1-2 to Hicks. Right, that's very good too. Yeah, Hicks, yeah. As Hicks fouls this one off, 1-2. The 1-2 to Aaron. Fouled off, back out of play. Just got a piece of that curveball. Still 1-2. As Aaron spoils another one. Making Wentz work here. Yeah, balks are I mean, I get it, but they're still very much discretionary to the umpires a lot of times. As Hicks again fouls one off. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Wentz is throwing strikes, but Hicks is spoiling them all as this is back towards the middle. Scoop is there. Will fire to first in time, 1 away. Wentz finally wins the battle. You now look at the Detroit defense. Robbie Grossman in left, Reyes in center, Mazzara in right, Castro at third, Nico Goodrum at short, Scoop at second, Cabrera at first, and Wilson Ramos behind the plate. Sub-Zero, that's insane. As JT Realmuto now up hitting 287. Skies one to right center field. The wind is carrying it. Goodbye, baseball! JT's second of the year. His second as a Yankee. And just like that, the Yankees are up 1-0 as Realmuto goes Oppo field. Oppo bomb for JT to make it 1-0 New York. The wind is carrying to right today, and Realmuto got a hold of a hanger. Goodbye, baseball. 100 miles an hour off the bat, 384 feet. As Mark Canha now up at the plate for his first at-bat as a Yankee, takes one low, 1-0. Canha 4 homers, 11 RBIs, a 327 average, coming into the game with a with an 8-game hitting streak. The 1-0 to Canha. Tries to check his swing, but goes around, says the umpire. 1-1. Yes, it's out of here. As Canha ropes one to left field, that's a base hit. So Canha's hitting streak is at 9. He also gets his first hit as a Yankee. So a man on first with 1 out here in the second, and that brings up Didi Gregorius, the only lefty in the lineup today. Oh, Caitlin's here. Burr, 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 burr. As Didi skies one to center field, deep but playable. Catch is made for the second out of the inning. Caitlin, JT Realmuto just hit a home run for the Yankees. Gio Urshela now up hitting 253, 1 homer, 4 RBIs. Mark Canha off of first. Gio swings and misses that one, 0-1. Oh, yeah, no, I took him. He's mine now, Caitlin. He's mine. Him and Didi. As Gio, that misses high and inside to him, 1-1. What's up, Somar? Yes. Don't worry, I gave you guys Aroldis Chapman and Giancarlo Stanton. That was fair. The 1-1 to Gio. Swing and a miss on a changeup, 1-2. Gio, just a little late on that fastball. Still 1-2. That's what happens when you're ice cold. Gio in the middle of a slump right now. The 1-2 to Gio is smacked towards left field, fairly deep, but going back and making the catch over the shoulder to end the inning is Grossman. But there he is, JT Realmuto. His second home run as a Yankee makes it 1-0 New York here after 2. I'm glad you guys had a good time at my expense. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, Sub-Zero, all those balks. As Miguel Cabrera leads off, he's hitting 243, 4 homers, 14 RBIs. Much better in the game than in real life. He takes one low and inside, 1-0. 0 for 6 in his career against Castillo with a bunch of strikeouts. There's one on the outside corner, 1-1. Now a slider misses low and outside, 2-1. Now fouls off a sinker to the right side. He means kind of a 2-2 here. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys had fun at my expense. So there you go. Pitch low, 3-2. Grossman on deck. The 3-2 to Miguel is hammered to left center field, fairly deep but playable. Hicks is there, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. So you look at the standings there. Yankees now 20-6. They won 4 in a row. 7 of their last 9. Yes, Sub-Zero. JT Realmuto looks like he'd fit in pinstripes. Yankee pinstripes, not those ugly red ones the Phillies wear. So that's fouled back and out of play, 0-1. Oh, I mean, we got all kinds of rants and fun stuff coming, Caitlin, so. It'll be an 0-2 to Robbie Grossman. In the dirt. Oof, rough pitch there. 1-2. Slider got away from Castillo. Not that time, but Grossman lays off 2-2. No, I don't think he's going to the Cubbies, Hex. I'm sorry, buddy. That misses just outside. Another 3-2 count. Reyes on deck. And that changeup outside. Grossman lays off. So Grossman draws a walk, and that brings up Victor Reyes now. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Takes a strike in the inside corner, 0-1. Take care, E. Poling. Have a good night, buddy. I would take JT Realmuto in a heartbeat. Check on Grossman at first. Nothing doing. The 0-1. Oh, just inside, said the umpire. Looked like a strike to me. Castillo getting squeezed again in that corner. There's a strike at the knees, 1-2. Yeah, we had to time out a bunch of folks yesterday. As that's fouled back and out of play. Still 1-2. Slider misses low and inside 2-2. So a little trouble here this inning for Castillo in terms of control. As this is hit up the middle and through for a base hit. Going to third is Grossman. Hicks's throw is not in time. He double clutched it, or he might have had him there. Oh, what happened, Reese? As Willie Castro now 1 for 1 with an infield single. Lines this to right, and Detroit's going to tie it up. Grossman will come home. The throw from right field by Judge. Not in time. The Tigers again go first to third. Oh, nice. That's great, Caitlin. That's great. Congratulations on quitting a job. As Nico Goodrum now up at the plate. He walked in his first at-bat. Swings and misses there, 0-1. There's a strike now at the changeup, 0-2. Now low and inside, 1-2 on the slider. As this is fouled off, 1-2. Fouls another one off, 1-2 again. Swing and a miss. He strikes out Goodrum. A huge strikeout there for Castillo. His third of the game. Swing and a miss on a changeup. 2 away now. Runners still at the corners, though, for Detroit. That brings up their best hitter, Jonathan Scoop. Swings through a fastball there, 0-1. What was the gig, Caitlin, if you don't mind me asking? As this is lined to third, Gio there. Fires the first in time to end the inning, but the Tigers get a walk and a couple singles. Willie Castro delivers. And at the end of 2.5, we're all tied at 1. Yeah, Sub-Zero's been good. Sub-Zero's been good. He's just teasing. Clint Frazier now hitting .222, leading things off here in the bottom of the third. Had a single in yesterday's game. Hopefully, Yankees are hoping he's starting to come out of his slump as he fouls this back and out of play, 0-1. Yankees have had some good swings against Wentz. This misses low, 1-1. Hex calls for a hydrate. We're going to take this one inside, 2-1 to Clint. The 2-1 to Red Thunder. Hammered to left field. That's going to be caught. Oh, what a play by Grossman. Falling down as he robs Frazier of a base hit. And Clint's struggles continue. Oh, he was out on top of that changeup, and you thought it might have got down. But Grossman instead robs him of a hit. DJ LeMahieu now 0 for 1, fouls one back and out of play. Oh yeah, good for you, Caitlin. You don't need that. Yeah, no, for sure. My skills? What skills? I don't have any. I got no skills. Sub-Zero as DJ LeMahieu. This one is gone. Goodbye, baseball. DJ's 4th of the year. Another Oppo bomb for the Yankees as LeMahieu gets a hole to one, and the wind is again carrying the right. It got up in that jet stream, and it just sailed out of here. DJ's 4th of the year, and the Yankees retake the lead. It's 2-1 New York. Yeah, Caitlin, if you can't handle something, then it's not worth the stress. Oh, my voice is going. I don't know why. Oh, gotcha. Aaron Judge 1-for-1 with a single. Smacks or swings through a fastball there. 0-1. I tell you, that COVID shot really did a number on me. I think that's part of the reason why my voice is going. That's honestly, it's probably also that too, Caitlin. Yeah, it's you guys have been running me ragged. I know you've got a lot in the queue. Partially my fault, partially Lee's fault, a little partially your fault. We're just booking everything. Oh gosh, as this is smacked foul 1 and 2. I got Bad Batch again tomorrow. Oh jeez, like I need a day off. As that's low and inside 2 and 2. Yeah, I know. Everybody, the marketing team's like, oh, we need hockey content. I'm like, okay, I'll do content. As Judge rolls one over to short, deep in the hole. Long throw for Goodrum. Not in time. Judge beats it out for an infield single, a second hit of the day. Oh, that's awesome, Caitlin. Congratulations. That's right. I forgot you got that coming up this week. Yeah, guys, we got a lot of stuff. Check out the new videos on TikTok. A lot of content rolling out. Follow Blade Shades on TikTok. We got a lot of stuff going on as Luke Voigt swings through a fastball there. 0-1. So Judge off of first. Voigt hit into a double play his last at-bat. Takes one low and inside now 1-1. We dropped the Eric Wallace interview tonight. As Voigt, this could be, no, it's caught on the fly by Scoop. Thought he might have dropped it to get 2, but a hard liner right to Jonathan Scoop for the second out of the inning, and that will bring up Aaron Hicks, who's 0-for-1 with a ground out.
Aaron Hicks.
Yeah. All right, the Athletics. Hex, what do you want to dual commentate Sub-Zero? That's low 1-0. Yeah, you might enjoy it. Remember, tomorrow's New Game Friday, Resident Evil 8. We're going for horror, baby. So if you like to be scared, you want to watch me act like a giant baby, then come and watch me play Resident Evil tomorrow. It'll be a 2-0 to Hicks as he takes a couple inside. Judge off of first. Yankees up 2-1 on the DJ LeMahieu home run. Hicks skies one on the right field line, foul. Oh, gotcha, Hicks, gotcha. All right, there you go, Athletics. The Oakland Athletics. The 2-1 to Hicks, swing and a miss, 2-2 on a good curveball from Wentz. Again, Judge off of first. Yeah, I'm not that much of a baby, but you'll see if there's a couple of jump scares I'm not expecting, like that one with the medium, I'll freak out a little bit. I'll go, whoa. Sound like Rodney Dangerfield there. Anyway, single by Hicks up the middle. So 2 on with 2 outs now for JT Realmuto, who homered in his first at-bat, his second of the year. Smacks another one foul, 0-1. Yankees looking for some insurance runs here. JT now at 96 career home runs. We're getting to the milestone watch. All right, as this is pop foul, 0-2. It's all good, Caitlin. Nice, Sub-Zero. Who's your first diamond? The 0-2 fouled back and out of play again. Still 0-2. Realmuto staying alive. Wentz, 22 pitches this inning. Judge at second. Hicks on first, so good speed on the base paths. Inside to JT now, 1-2. Wentz nearly at 50 pitches here in the bottom of the third. As Real Muto spoils another one. Still 1-2. Oh, nice. That is a good one, Sub-Zero. That is a great card. As JT, this one is up the middle. It's going to be a base hit. Judge will round third. He will score. Hicks will go first to third. It's 3-1 Yankees as JT delivers again. An RBI single. And the Yankees are starting to pour it on here in the third. It's 3-1 New York. That brings up Mark Canha, who the Yankees just traded for. 1-for-1 now in his Yankee career with a single. First opportunity for an RBI as a Yankee. Oh, yeah, Caitlin, the Garrett Cole pull. Swing and a miss there and a curveball, 0-2. The 0-2 fouls it off, just staying alive is Canha. Oh, you got the link ready to go, Caitlin. Canha spoils another one, 0-2 again. And this is what the thing, Wentz has been having trouble just finishing the Yankees off. As Canha stays alive, just got a piece of that changeup. He dug into the archives. Runners at the corners. Yankees up by 2, bottom third. Canha spoils another fastball. 6th pitch at bat. This will be number 7. Good speed on the base pads. Swing and a miss. Pitch in the dirt there. Blocked nicely by Castro. He'll throw to first, or Ramos, excuse me. Ramos will throw him out, and that'll end the inning. But the Yankees score twice. An RBI single by JT Real Muto. A solo home run by DJ LeMahieu at the end of 3 full here in the Boogie Down Bronx. The Yankees are up 3-1. Wilson Ramos now rounded out in his first at-bat. Leading things off here in the top of the 4th. Takes one inside, 1-0. Ramos 1 for 7 in his career with 3 strikeouts against Castillo. Takes a changeup now for a strike, 1-1. There's a strike right down Broadway, 1-2. Castillo himself also already up at 60 pitches. As swung on a miss, strike 3. Ramos goes fishing, 1 away here in the 4th. Yeah, so Marmot, yeah, I know it was rough. Harold Castro now up. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Fouls this off along the right side. 0-1. That's inside 1-1. I like to use guys 1 inning at a time. Sub-Zero. If my pitcher's kind of exhausted, obviously, I'll pull him. I'd love to get Castillo through 6 today, but we'll see what happens. He's got a high pitch count. As that misses low and outside 2-1. And I look at the matchups. Right? I try to use the matchups. I save my closer for the right opportunities. As this one is hammered foul, 2-2. Oh, yeah. No, exactly, dude. You just feel like... You just feel so broken. As that misses low, 3-2. You just get into that muscle memory of just selling things. You don't even realize it. As this is popped up to left, fairly deep up playable. Canha, his first opportunity as a Yankee, makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Nomar Mazara now, 0 for 1. Takes one high, 1-0. Yeah, Caitlin and my friend Michelle bought me the stubs so I could buy it back, which I really appreciate. It'll be a 2-0 now to Mazara. Low, 3-0. Miguel Cabrera on deck. There's a strike with the sinker, 3-1. Castillo having some control issues, pulls that one. Ball 4, second walk of the day. As Caitlin gets a dab, Sub-Zero gets a hydrate. Castillo might not get 5. We're going to try and at least get him through 5 so he's eligible for the win. So Miguel Cabrera swings through a fastball, 0-1. 0 for 7 in his career against Castillo. There's a strike, 0-2. Plays off the outside slider, 1-2. Now this one chopped to short. Didi deep in the hole, has plenty of time with the slow as molasses Miguel Cabrera. They get him out at first, and that'll end the fourth. We go bottom 4. Yankees still up 3-1. Oh, there you go, Caitlin. Yeah. As Didi Gregorius now leads things off here in the bottom of the fourth. The only lefty in the lineup. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch from Wentz is hammered in the right field line, foul, 0-1. The 0-1 to Didi. Swing and a miss there and a changeup, 0-2. All right, Sub-Zero, get some water, buddy. Didi spoils a fastball there, still 0-2. Good pitch from Wentz. Good job by Didi to spoil it. Wentz's 60th pitch of the day now on the way. Smacked back up the middle, knocked down by Wentz. Cabrera there, flips to him, covering, but not in time. Didi will beat it out. Wentz was slow to cover. Cabrera probably would have been better off trying to win the race himself. Instead, should be, and yes, it is ruled an infield single for Didi Gregorius. That brings up Gio Urshela now. Checks his swing, but goes around, says the umpire on the curveball, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Gio. Smacked foul, 0-2. Gio really struggling of late. Average back down to 250. Starting to have some better at-bats, though, here at home as he takes one inside, 1-2. That long road trip for the Yankees did no favors for Gio Urshela or Clint Frazier, now batting in the 8 and 9 holes. As Gio takes a fastball low, 2-2. The 2-2, inside-out pop-up. Cabrera there at first. He'll make the catch for the first out of the inning. Now bring up Clint Frazier, robbed of a base hit in his first at-bat by Robbie Grossman. So he's 0 for 1. Take care, Hex. Thank you much, buddy. Have a good one. Hope to see you tomorrow for Resident Evil. Swing and a miss there and a changeup, 0-1. If not, we'll be back to baseball, or probably baseball on Monday. So it'll be an 0-1 to Clint. Chop to the right side, could be 2. No, it's going to get by a diving scoop. They're going to hold Didi at second, so it's a opposite field base hit for Clint. So back-to-back games now with a hit for Frazier. Looks like he might be shaking the frost off. And that will bring up DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 2 with a solo home run. First pitch to DJ is low. Checked his swing. Did he go? No, says the first base umpire. 1-0. The 1-0 to DJ. Chop to the left side. This could be 2. Oh, they're going to tag Didi. Why would he not go for the throw? So they tag Didi as he goes by. They get the force out. It goes a fielder's choice. But that brings up Aaron Judge now. 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a run scored. They had a double play there, and he didn't take it. As Judge, well, looks like they'll get out of it here. His scope will field, fire to first. First pitch swinging was jammed, but the Tigers, that was a weird play there at third. They get out of it. Weird play by Castro. Robbie Grossman now walked in his first at-bat, leading things off here, top of the 5th. Fouls one back and out of play, 0-1. Now it's striking the outside, 0-2. I don't know, Sub-Zero. That's what I'm saying. Like, if he throws the second to go around the horn, you probably turn 2 there as Grossman chases a fastball. Strike 3, 1 away. 5th K of the day for Castillo. Like, you taking the time to tag Didi is the reason why LeMahieu was safe. Reason why everybody was safe. Victor, outside of Didi, of course. As Reyes takes the strike there. He's 1 for 2 today with a single. 0-1 now the count. Now skies this one to left center field. That'll be a base hit. Hicks will cut it off in the gap, but Goodrum's going for 2. The throw is Hicks again, double clutches. And Reyes, not Goodrum. Reyes doubles his 5th double of the year. better throw from Hicks gets him, but Willie Castro now 2 for 2 with an RBI single. Pops it up. Shallow left. Canna there. Makes the catch. Good throw into third. 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop.
Keep an eye on him, Caitlin. I mean, he shouldn't be timed out anymore. The timeout should have expired yesterday. But yeah, he got timed out for spamming hydrates. So as this is popped up to fairly deep center, Hicks is there. He'll settle under it and make the catch for the final out of the inning. We go bottom 5. Yankees still up by 2. And actually, I think that's going to do it for Castillo because he's kind of out of gas. Can I build a bridge?
The first baseman.
What we got here in the pen? Justin Wilson will start warming for the Yankees. No, yeah, he was just spamming hydrates. It wasn't so bad. Like, it was just like, I had to have him stop that. So, as that misses inside the Voit, 1-0. Looked like it caught the corner, but Ump didn't give him the call. Now, Voit, broken bat pop-up. That'll fall foul. 1-1. Wentz jammed him with the fastball. Take care, 31B. Have a great night, buddy. As Voit just a bit late on that heater. 1-2. I think he's fine. Oh, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits, 31B. Much appreciated, buddy. As that misses outside 2-2. All right, Sub-Zero. Have a good night, my friend. Take it easy. The 2-2 inside the Voit. Count now full. Hicks on deck. Big hole to the right side. Voit will occasionally go the other way. The payoff pitch. Fouled back and out of play. Still 3-2. Super sus. Super sus. Keep an eye on him. I think he'll be fine, Caitlin. The 3-2 again. Voit, like I said, goes opposite field fairly deep, but there's the right fielder. Makes the catch on the track as he slams into the wall. Voit hit it well, but right at the right fielder. And that'll bring up Aaron Hicks now, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Sometimes it's just not your night. Sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield. As Hicks pops it up, first pitch swinging. Shallow right, this will actually slice foul and fall harmlessly away. You're being monitored. The 0-1 popped foul again out of play. 0-2 to Hicks. This will be Wentz's 80th pitch. Him too starting to run out of tank in the gas. A lot of pitches in these first few innings. Inside to Hicks, 1-2. Castillo again, only going to go 5. Gives up only the 1 run, but a lot of base runners, a lot of pitches taken, a couple of walks. As Hicks smacks this one to left field, it will drop in front of a base hit. Drop in front of Grossman for another single. So Hicks' second single of the day. Yeah, Caitlin's got that band hammer. Now bring up JT Realmuto, 2 for 2 with a solo home run and an RBI single. A chance for more, do more damage here against Wentz. Takes one inside, 1-0. The 1-0 to JT, chopped towards the left side, tough play. They go for second for 1 on the first, not in time. A fielder's choice there as Realmuto beats out the relay. That brings up Mark Canna now, 1 for 2 with a single in his first at-bat as a Yankee. The first pitch, fouled off on the right field line, 0-1. The hair late there. Resident Evil Villages tomorrow, 31B, yes. That misses outside, 1-1. It'll be a 1-1 now to Canna. Smack towards left field, another base hit. Going to second is Realmuto. So Canna, 2 for 3 today thus far in his Yankee debut with a pair of singles. so far doing pretty well, and that brings up Didi Gregorius, who's 1 for 2 with a single. A single here should score Real Muto. First pitch to Didi, grounded down the right field line, just foul. I traded Brett Gardner for Mark Canha, straight up 31B, yeah. He's a better hitter. He's not as fast, but he's a better hitter, and he's a righty, and I needed another righty off the bench. So, that's the move I made. As Didi chases a high fastball, 0-2. Thank you. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good, too. Didi hitting over 300 with runners in scoring position, but struggles against lefties, so we'll see what wins out here. As this misses outside, oh, and it gets away from everybody. Gets away from Ramos. So going to second and third now is Real Muto and Canha. That's a passed ball, actually, they're going to say. So now Didi has a chance to drive in 2 runs with a base hit. Instead, he chases a low changeup, strike 3, and that'll end the 5th. We'll go top 6. Yankees still up by 2. And that is the end of Luis Castillo's day as Justin Wilson's making his 7th appearance of the year. Castillo, a lot of pitches through 5 innings. No reason to burn him out this early in the year. It's only May 1st. Yankees do get an off day on Monday. And the pitching staff as a whole is looking forward to that, that's for sure. And the hitters are too, actually. So Wilson taking his warm-ups. Got a little roughed up in his last outing, so this is a chance to get him back on track. Leading things off here is Jonathan Scoop, one of Detroit's best hitters. Chops this up the middle. Didi is there. Will field, fire to first, in time, 1 away. Now that brings up Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Takes one outside, 1-0. Now fouls off an inside cutter, 1-1. Now popped up fouled on the right field line, 1-2. Swing and a miss on an inside slider, went back foot on him, and Ramos had no chance. 2 away here in the 6th. That brings up Harold Castro, 1 for 2 with a single. Takes one inside, 1-0. Now chases an inside fastball, 1-1. Lays off the low cutter, 2-1. Now popped up to short. Didi makes the over-the-shoulder catch. Wilson has a nice bounce-back appearance. Gets a 1-2-3 6th inning. We're going to go bottom 6. Yankees still up by 2. As Julio Teheran will come on now. His 13th appearance of the year. A 6.45 ERA. A 1-2 record. He's made a couple of spot starts here or there.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, number 29.
As Darren O'Day will warm up. It looks like he'll pitch the 7th for the Yankees. Getting up in the pen. That brings up Gio Urshela now against Julio. Sinker, fastball, slider, changeup, curveball. Basically the kitchen sink. First pitch, popped foul out of play, 0-1. Yankees nursing a 3-1 lead. Gio chases a slider. Actually, it was a good pitch to hit, but he just is out in front of it, 0-2. Trying to get that timing down. The 0-2. Low and inside, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 now to Gio Urshela. Popped foul again out of play. Staying alive. Still 1-2. Hard sinker there from Teheran. As Gio now pulls this one to the left side. Goodrum there throws the first just in time. Almost took his time to the point where Gio was almost safe. But one away here in the sixth. You look at the standings in the Central. Detroit in the basement with 11-16 record. 6 back of the Minnesota Twins. Brings up Clint Frazier now. 1 for 2 with a single. Starting to get that average to climb back up to 230 now after hits in back-to-back games. First pitch is low to Clint. 1-0. It'll be a 1-0. Smack to the left side. Right there is Castro at third. Long throw is in time. 2 away here in the sixth. Back to the top of the Yankee lineup. That brings up DJ LeMahieu, who back in the third regave the Yankees the lead with this solo home run. An opposite field bomb for DJ. An Oppo Taco, as the kids like to say. His 4th of the year. As he chases a high fastball there, 0-1. LeMahieu, 3 for 24 in his career against Tehran. Most of that time, I think, when Julio was with the Braves and DJ was with the Rockies. As Urena and Alexander now warming in the pen for the Tigers. Oppo bomb. As DJ skies one to straightaway center field. This one is deep. It's carrying. It's gone. It's into the Monument Park netting. LeMahieu's 2nd of the night. His 5th of the year. And the Yankees are up 4-1. Goodbye, baseball. Oh, straightaway center field. Not an Oppo Taco that time. LeMahieu's 5th of the year gives the Yankees a 3-run lead. "431 feet, he clobbered that. Holy cow, 104 miles an hour off the bat, no doubt about it. As Judge swings through a fastball there, 0-1. Judge 2 for 3, 2 singles, a run scored, 6 homers on the year, 10 RBIs, a .321 average now. As Aaron fouls off an inside sinker, 0-2. Yes, tea, that's a great call, Caitlin. I haven't had tea all week. I really haven't had hot tea, I should say. Yeah, no, my voice is shot. It's absolutely shot after all the work we've been putting in. Swing and a miss there by Judge, so that'll end the inning, but the Yankees get another, once again off the bat of DJ LeMahieu. Yes, producer life, remind me to get tea. Yes, thank you. So at the end of 6 full, Yankees are up by 3. In comes Darren O'Day now, his 7th appearance of the year, an 0-1 record, 1 save, a 1.29 ERA in 7 innings pitched. Leading things off here, Nomar Mazara, 0 for 1 with a walk. Smacks this to the left side. Gio there, backhands, fires the first in time. Tried to beat the shift, but couldn't. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 7th. That brings up Miguel Cabrera, who's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out. Smacks this to straightaway center field. Hicks will keep it in front of him with 3-run lead. No reason to dive and possibly let that get by him. So it's a 1-out single for Cabrera, and that brings up Robbie Grossman, who's 0 for 1 with a walk as well. And he'll pop this up. This one, much easier play for Hicks. Now backs up a couple steps, makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. I'm still having headaches, Caitlin. I'm still tired, but the fever's gone. The chills are gone. As Victor Reyes 2 for 3, the double and a single now up. I think hopefully by tomorrow, or definitely the weekend, I'll be fully back to 100%. But this second shot really killed me, honestly. Like, as this is fouled off at the plate, 0-2 now. Now an inside slider, 1-2, as Reyes lays off. Now swing and a miss on another slider, strike 3. Another great inning by O'Day. The Tigers leave Cabrera at first and get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. Yankees up 4-1. Yeah, this was a really rough. I'm not Caitlin. I had 102, 103 fever. I was in really bad shape that first day and a half. Like until the fever broke, I was in legit pain. Like it was really rough. Luke Voigt 0 for 3 today. Robbed of a couple of hits. Just a little bit of bad luck today as that's fouled off the plate. 0-1. Voigt, an 8-game hitting streak, though, on the line. Probably his last chance here. As this is fouled off to the right side, 0-2. Yeah, so, I mean, I obviously probably, after the first shot, after only 22 days, probably still had a lot of it in me. And, yeah, I worry about you guys getting your second shot, those of you who had COVID. And I'm also worried about Travis driving me from the airport after getting the second shot. The 1-2 to Voigt, skied to center field, fairly deep, slicing away from Reyes, but he closes the gap and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Aaron Hicks now, 2 for 3 with 2 singles, average up to 333. Oh, it's too late now. I gotta get somebody warmed up in the pen. That's low and inside 1-0. Don't worry about it, Caitlin. I wouldn't if I'm trusting Travis. If he thinks he can do it, let him do it. Just keep an eye on him that day. As Greg Holland will start warming for the Yankees in the pen to pitch the 8th. Yeah, don't worry about it, Caitlin. I mean, I'm actually more worried about him driving back. Because if it's like me and it takes like 12 hours to kick in, like, as this one is skied to left field. But this is playable. The catch is made by Goodman, 2 away. JT Realmuto now, back in the second inning, put the Yankees on the board, his second home run of the year. Another Oppo Taco. Also had an RBI single in his second at-bat, so 2 RBIs today for JT. Actually, that might not be a bad idea, Caitlin, as this is smacked down the right field line, 0-1. It's going to be 4:30 in the afternoon, though, East Coast time. Maybe. The 0-1 to JT is high and outside, 1-1. It's not a bad call, Caitlin. It's actually not a bad call. As this is fouled off to the right side, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Realmuto strikes out, chasing one to end the 7th. So a much better inning there for Julio. As we head to top of the 8th, Yankees still up by 3. Yeah, so there you go. So as Greg Holland now making his 8th appearance of the year, a 4 ERA, 6 2/3 innings pitched, the 1-0 out of the Yankee pen. Former Royal closer, also time with the Rockies, if I remember correctly. Yankees are like, we're good with Chad Green as the closer, but could use that arm there in middle relief. And so that's what he's been doing. And so far, aside from him too, one bad outing, kind of early in the year here, that'll bloat the ERA. As Willie Castro, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. The only RBI today, takes the strike, 0-1 for the Tigers. I mean, it's a Thursday. It's a Thursday, Caitlin, May 20th. The 1-1 popped up, foul ground, long run for Canna. It'll fall foul, 1-2. Ooh, Castro takes one inside, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Curveball just a little low, 3-2 to Castro. Goodrum on deck. Fastball skied the center. Hicks is there. Makes the catch for the first out of the inning. That brings up Nico Goodrum. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and a stolen base today. Hitting .270, 1 homer, 8 RBIs. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Now a little chopper to first. Voit is there. Will step on the bag for the second out of the inning. And that brings up Jonathan Scoop now, 0 for 3. Tigers' hottest hitter coming into this game. Popped up, first pitch swinging. Voit off of first. Foul ground, makes the catch. And Holland has himself a quick 8th. We go bottom 8. Yankees still up 4-1. As Mark Canha, 2 for 3 in his Yankee debut, average up to .345, 4 homers, 11 RBIs.
The left fielder, Mark.
Chad Green starting to warm in the Yankee pen. It'll be a save situation for him if the score holds here. Canha fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Canha had an 8-game, actually he's up to 9 because he's got 2 singles today. That was coming into this game. Checks his swing. Did he go? Yes, says the first base umpire. 0-2. All right, Caitlin, take it easy. We're going to be done here in about a couple minutes anyway, as obviously this game is almost over. So, as Canha fouls off a low slider. Back tomorrow with Resident Evil, though. Oh, yeah. Got to do like our kids play hockey. Yeah. The role of the producer never ends as this is rolled over to short. Good from there. Long throw in time. 1 away. That brings up Didi Gregorius, who's 1 for 3 today with a single. What's up, Nick? How's it going? As Didi fouls off a fastball there, 0-1. Gregorius 5 for 12 against Tehran. Swing and a miss there, 0-2. Ah, there you go. Yeah, we got two more in the can now. Caitlin. Also, the Steve Brill one is the Steve Brill one's short. But today's was basically a full episode with Annie. It was 2 hours. As this is fouled back in Annie play. She was great. She was absolutely terrific. But it's basically like a full episode with her. As this is fouled off 0-2. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Caitlin. We give you a shout out. We talk about how smart you are in the podcast. That misses outside 1 and 2. Because I didn't realize you had booked Annie for 2 hours. And I was like, we were at 1 hour and 15. I'm like, Annie, are you good for time? She's like, oh yeah, Caitlin booked me for 2 hours. I'm like, oh, Caitlin's much smarter than I am. I'm glad she did that. Because we're not done. And then we continued on. So that'll be a fun moment, so you appreciate that. As this is chopped out in front of the plate for Ramos. Throw to first. No, not in time. Didi beat it out. So a swinging bunt. It's an infield single for Didi. Well, Caitlin, she thought you did, so don't tell her. And it all worked out in the end. As Gio Urshela now 0 for 3. Skies this one too. Right center field. It's a base hit. It's going to roll to the wall. Didi Gregorius is being waved home as Urshela's cold streak comes to an end. And Didi scores from first to make it 5-1. Gio's 9th double of the year. His 5th RBI. And the bottom of the Yankee lineup is starting to come alive. It's 5-1 Yankees. Oh, there you go. So it all worked out in the end. So Greg Holland now will stay and pitch the 9th. Try and get a 2-inning save for the Yankees. Save Green for when they need him. So, yeah, so that worked great. There you go. Clint Frazier 1 for 3 today with a single. Gio off a second. Clint swings through that one as Joe Jimenez now in the game. Fastball, slider, changeup pitcher. Nice, Sonic, nice. I hope you have a good run with them. As Clint now chases a slider 0-2. The 0-2 to Clint. Smack back up the middle. It's a base hit. Gio Urshela is being waved home. Here's the throw. It's up the line. It's an RBI single for Clint Frazier. As Gio Urshela scores, it's 6-1 New York.
Now back, second baseman, DJ.
Smart, Sonic, smart. That brings up DJ LeMahieu now 2 for 4 with 2 solo home runs today. Frazier off of first, and DJ Sky's another one to right, but this one is gonna be gone! It just kept carrying! It's a 3-home run game for LeMahieu! The way the right fielder was playing it, he fooled me, as the ball just kept carrying in the jet stream! DJ's third of the game! He's doubled up his home run total for the year! It's 8-1 Yankees on DJ LeMahieu's 6th of the year. His second opposite field home run of the day. And that brings up Judge 2 for 4 with 2 singles. DJ LeMahieu loves playing the day games as Judge fouls one off 0-1. I did not think that one was carrying, but the wind got a hold of it. The way the computer was playing it, I thought it was going to, at best, be a double. No, they fooled me. Pitch to Judge is outside, 1-1. Swing and a miss there by Judge, 1-2. There you go. Get some blade shades. As that's fouled off by Judge, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Jimenez gets Judge for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman.
And that will bring up Luke Voigt. He does get one more chance to extend the hitting streak now, folks. Fouls one back and out of play, 0-1. Hey, Sonic, that sounds good to get Yelich. It sounds really good, man. Like, that's not a bad deal at all. Voigt 0 for 4, trying to extend his hitting streak, chases a fastball, 0-2. Yeah, and you lost the series, Astros. You lost the series, man. Swing and a miss, strike 3 to end the 8th. We'll go top 9. Last chance for the Tigers. You lost the series, man, and you're still a bunch of cheaters. You're a bunch of you're a trash organization. That's it, man. You're trash players. That's why you use trash cans. Yeah, I don't mind Dusty Baker either. He walked into a bad situation. Wilson Ramos there takes a strike in the inside, 0-1. The bullpen was due to blow a game. Jose Altuve is a horrible human being, as that's fouled off 0-2. As that's low, 1-2. You won because you cheated, Astros. You won because you cheated. Backdoor slider, swung on and missed, strike 3. And congratulations, you have 2 pennants. You have 3 pennants in your history and 1 World Series. And you needed to cheat to do it. Oh, what happened? What happened? What? That's happened twice tonight. I have no idea what that is. I don't know. That might be the Elgato. I don't know if that's the Elgato, the game, the Xbox. I have no idea what that is. The TV. It's happened twice now tonight with the static. Thankfully, it's only temporary. Sonic, this is the first time it's happened ever. There's a strike, 0-1 to Harold Castro. Now fouls that off, 0-2. You think about that, the Astros, such a terrible, disgusting franchise. Losers of some of the biggest losers in baseball history. And now they finally win, and they're going to be labeled forever as cheaters, and that's how they could win. No, he's not, Astros. He's not. Altuve is a bum. Swing and a miss, strike 3 there. Holland 1 out away from a 2-inning save. But it's okay, you know, you can keep saying that, You can keep talking about, yeah, you're right, Yordan Alvarez is better than Judge and Stanton. What's your point? There's a strike as Mazzara goes around, says the umpire 0-1. Yeah, I mean, look, and here's the thing. If Rob Manfred wasn't such a terrible commissioner, none of those guys would still be in baseball. All of everything, all the evidence, all the investigations point to the fact that Bregman, Correa, Springer, McCann, Beltran, Altuve, they cheated. They all cheated. And they'll be ever free. You can have your title. You're not going to take that away from it, but you'll always be labeled as cheaters. Rob Manfred's terrible. Tigers down to their last strike. It'll be a 1-2 to Mazzara. In the dirt, 2-2. Slider, did he go? Yes, says the third base umpire, and this one's in the books. The Yankees win 8-1. Castillo improves to 5-1. As the Yankees have now won 5 in a row. As Mark Canha with a pair of hits in his Yankee debut. Greg Holland gets his first save as a Yankee. 2 innings pitched there. Wentz drops the 2-2, and the Yankees continue to roll here at home. No, that is true. Astros, Stanton is on fire now. I hope I mean, unfortunately, the rest of the offense is terrible. Let's be completely honest. The rest of the Yankee offense isn't doing anything. And the only reason why we've been winning games is because the starting pitching's been holding up, and so is the bullpen. The bullpen blew it today, unfortunately. Chad Green, who has been rock solid all year, he was due. He was due to have a bad outing, and he did. And you tip your hat. Altuve hit a home run today. It is what it is. I don't know. Maybe he had a buzzer on him again. I mean, look, the sad thing is no matter what you say, those guys, those players that I mentioned before, are always going to be questioned. Anything they do in the game from here on out, there's always going to be a question mark around them. And that's a shame. It's a shame that you guys needed to resort to those tactics. It is what it is. And there's nothing we can do to change it. But, you know, yeah, almost like Altuve knew what was coming. Yeah, haha. What a concept. Your player of the game with 3 home runs and 4 RBIs, DJ LeMahieu. Castillo gets the win. Not his best outing. 5 strikeouts, 3 walks, 1 run, 5 hits. Joey Wentz, the loss, gives up only 3. And then the Tiger bullpen imploded. What else is new? Greg Holland gets his first save as a Yankee. Goes 2 innings there in the 8th and the 9th. Oh, there you go. You know, Astros, that's very true. You're absolutely right. The Red Sox did the exact same thing. And, I mean, I think that there's something to be said about that, too. And that title in 2018, the Dodgers in back-to-back years, and I'm not a Dodger fan. Obviously, I'm a Yankee fan. 2 back-to-back years, though, that's heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking. Both franchises should have had more done. You know, it's a shame. It's just a shame. Yeah, I don't know. Again, this just goes to prove that Manfred, I think we can all agree that Manfred is a terrible commissioner. He is a terrible commissioner. I mean, I thought Seeley was bad. But Manfred, holy cow. The next game would be Casey Mize versus Luis Severino. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, look, and let's also be honest. While the Yankees did not have the scandal that you guys had, the Yankees are also illegally using bullpen phones. Right? Now, it wasn't like calling pitches and stuff like you guys were doing, but like, and the Yankees were fined for that. Right? Like, I mean, let's be honest. If you can get away with it, every team's going to try and cheat. I shouldn't say every team. But a lot of guys are looking for competitive advantages. They have been for 30 years. That's why steroids got into baseball. The problem is that I mean, look, honestly, as weird as it is to say, the thing is, you got caught, and when you got caught, you got to be rightfully punished. You got to be, yeah. If you're caught, you need to be properly punished. And the thing is for what you guys were doing, typically the punishment is banishment from baseball for those players. And that's the thing, is I don't think the punishment fit the crime. So, I mean, I think that's where people are mad. Because I'll even say this, I would never, because this happened in this, I would never say take your title away. I would never say that. It's done. It's in the books. You're not going to replay the World Series. It's done. But the players involved should be banned. Altuve, Bregman, McCann and Beltran basically were, but they were retiring that year, right? So they really didn't get anything from it. Correa, I think, was mentioned. Springer. Those guys should be banned from baseball. That's it. You keep your title. But that's how you close the book on this. And the sad thing is that as long as those guys play, this is going to haunt them and your franchise for the next several years. Legitimately. I honestly believe that. I do not think this is going to be forgotten anytime soon by a lot of people in baseball. And I think that the punishment did not fit the crime. That I think is the issue more than anything else. So, for the trash cans. Yeah, feel bad for the trash cans. Oh, gosh. But, anyway. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go get myself some hot tea. My voice is shot. We got Resident Evil 8 coming up tomorrow. We back to baseball on Monday. We're doing a live podcast here on Saturday. But I appreciate everybody hanging out here, even Astros. I hope y'all have a great rest of your Thursday. And that you come back tomorrow for Resident Evil. Nick, thank you for the bits, buddy. I really appreciate it. Tip of the cap to you, my friend. You have yourselves a great night, everybody. Be well. And I'll see you all hopefully tomorrow for Resident Evil, all right? Take it easy. See you then. Good night.